This has been a challenge for me so far, and a lot of advice has come back from me from people that I respect, and they're saying just do it. Don't hesitate and come up with reasons why you shouldn't do it.
Welcome to the Utah Business Spotlight. First, I need you to do two things: like and share. Sharing is caring, guys. Come on, man. You got to tell your friends about other Utah businesses. Today, we are here with Robbie Richey. He owns an incredible company. They're building experiences all over Utah. And one of the things that I love about what he does is he takes these really iconic ideas and integrates them into your home, into a spatial experience like no other. So, Robbie, welcome to the Utah Business Spotlight. Brother, it is great to be here with you today.
Thanks, Peter.
Glad
to be here.
Tell us a little about yourself.
I am a 61-year-old man of many hats.
Mm-hmm. Denver Broncos fan, you told me.
Oh, man.
We love that.
We won't get started, but yeah, Denver Broncos fan, sports fan. I'm always followed the arts, but I'm self-taught. So I've been a graphic designer for 25 years.
Oh, right on, man.
But I've studied it, I'm self-taught. So I went to the Art Institute for a couple of years, but it didn't really, I feel like my self-education was more of how I built.
It's one of those ideas with art is, because I think that university prepares us to learn.
Yeah.
And especially in art.
I was kind of an amoeba in my younger ages, so it's hard for me to lock down on anything like that.
Yeah.
But I've always been a visionary artistically. I love color. Color's always drawn me in and inspires me.
And now you're taking that graphic art background and that love of art, and you're building into homes all over Utah. I mean, I know you do a lot of things in Park City and for the big bucks people, which is totally cool. We love that. But it's also
That's
available.
Where the most fun is.
Yeah, it's also available to others. And tell us a little about that experience, because from what I understand, you're going to take a room and you're going to infuse into the environment on the walls using proprietary computer software, digitization, and automation, something that makes it bespoke to the client, which I found so intriguing, Robbie. Like, tell me more about that.
I like how I'm able to, I've always been kind of a visionary when it comes to art, and now I'm able to bring realism to those visions. And so if anything you could imagine with this machine, it'll print photorealism. You can take your artwork that you've painted, take a picture of it, and expand that on the wall. Branding is a big deal with this machine. So the best part of it for me is to take I'm a visionary, and there's just constant stuff going through my mind as far as pictures and things and images, and so I've been able to bring the realism to my visions. If that makes sense.
Yeah, man. Well, so to break it down for our audience is you create this proprietary vision in the form of a picture, right? And then you infuse that picture on an entire wall, but it is not laminated to the wall. It's painted on the wall.
Yeah, it's inkjet. It's high-tech inkjet printing. So, and it has a UV light that dries it and bakes it on, basically. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like tattooing your wall.
Yeah.
It's got high durability, high resolution if you want it. The relief images are what I really like, where you can pull, it almost looks like the images are coming off the wall.
It's so cool.
3D realism.
I mean, if you have a home theater, or if you're putting together a really special room and you need, it's the new iteration of an accent wall. And here's where I would say, some of the people that I know you're working already with, custom home builders, right? Because they come in and they need that one wall, and they've done this these incredible living rooms, but that one wall needs like that black and white seascape scenery on
Right.
it, and then you can build
Or
and
a
design
sexy
around it.
silhouette.
Yeah,
The woman in the hat.
Yeah,
right?
so something really wonderful and soft. And so you're not only sought after by the interior designers, but also the architectural designers who are trying to bring part of nature back into the home.
Yeah, all these
right?
new high rises that are coming in have these lobbies where you go in to go on tour. These leasing offices. So I feel like if you draw attention in those kind of spaces,
Yeah.
it just brings
And businesses, whether it's hair salons, med spas, super, super cool. But I love that you can, turn a home theater into a home experience, and
the detail I've been able to pull out is amazing. It makes you feel like you want to walk into it or touch it. You're always reaching to.
Yeah.
People want to feel. They look at it at first, especially if you do a relief image. It's got a frame on it. It looks like a framed picture on the wall, and they walk up and realize it's not. They just want to touch it.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
I've been having a lot of fun with it, and that's my goal, is to enjoy this process.
What a fantastic business model. And it's RPW Experiences.
I think that's a good start. Robbie Prints is what I'm kind of leaning on.
Robbie Prints.
Yeah.
And so everybody will find him
But
at
Robbie Prints on walls.
Robbie Prints on walls.
This machine's made to print on walls.
But it's printing things that you're curating before it gets to the computer. Like, you're making sure all those pieces are detailed, and
correct.
And you're taking your entire graphic history and saying, okay, cool. Now we're going to fit what your image, your idea. Now we got to fit it to the wall so it makes sense. So you're moving images so that they're not blocked by sofas or furniture, so that this way you're getting the best curation of that image. And that's really the secret sauce to what you're doing.
And the collaboration. So I don't want to be too locked into being I don't mind processing images, but unless it's just, here, Robbie, we want you to do whatever you want to do, I would rather collaborate with whoever's surface I'm printing on and have them feel like it's an image they've created. I just want to help them bring that to life.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah, I've run into a little bit of, if I do that myself, art is subjective. Mm-hmm. Everyone has a different idea of what looks good. I don't want somebody down the line saying, well, that wasn't really my idea or whatever, even though it's beautiful. I'd rather have someone immersed them, feel like they've been a part of that experience on their
100%. Now, let me ask you a question on that, because what I find is very, very cool is the way that the images are processed onto the wall. The variations in the wall are not as relevant. It's going to print right past them.
Yeah, depending on the depth of them. I mean, if it's super deep, but like these walls here, that's a pretty small channel, so it'll pass over. You're going to see a little bit of distortion. Closer that printer is to the wall, the higher the resolution you can get. But when you step back, it'll blend right through those all that imperfection in the wall. So
that's so cool.
I'm looking. It'll print on so many different surfaces: glass, plastic. I have all kinds of examples. I'm a musician, so I'm printing on guitars now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I printed a shark on a guitar, so it's the shark tar.
Are you doing electric guitars mostly?
Guitars that have a flat surface. I've got some acoustic guitars. I'm going to print on the back, I think, where they're flat.
Yeah. So cool.
A little bit of a curve is okay. This machine's on a solid track, and it's so if you've got a flat wall, that's an ideal situation.
So neat, man.
I'm a visionary, and so in my mind, I've already created a machine that will conquer what you're talking about. If you're on a curved wall or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'd like to take it to the next level eventually, but for now, I'm just falling in love with this machine and what it can do for, the way it can express imagery.
And he's changing the interior faces of Utah as we go. It's super, super cool. But you can also do exteriors too.
Sure. It's really it's really durable, you know. You can do this outside and it'll last for 12 years. It's being cooked with UV light, so that's basically the sun. So being exposed to the sun really it's not gonna fade like a regular paint job would. It'll fade over time, but if you protected it with a clear coat or something, you get 12 years out of a print easy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So cool, man. Well, I think what you're doing is amazing.
Thanks.
I really love how you're expanding into interiors as an experience versus just, slopping a poster on a wall, basically.
I was kind of inspired. I'm a mural artist, and I painted a friend's. She commissioned me to paint her stairwell. So this was her vision. But as I started doing, I realized when I got done, I painted a mural that you can walk into. There's flowers down the side, and then her hometown, Bodrum, Turkey, is on the water, painted at the bottom. So you walk down these stairs into this mural, you know.
That's cool.
And so that experience that you're talking about is an inspiring thing. You're not just walking up to a flat wall, you're walking into this stairwell, you know. And I want people to have those kind of experiences when they see what I do on the wall.
I love it, man. Well, you're doing it. You're killing it here. What do you have to say to young entrepreneurs?
I feel like I'm one of them, even though I'm not young.
Well done, because we're the same age.
I would say, and this has been a challenge for me so far, and a lot of advice has come back from me from people that I respect, and they're saying, just do it. Mm-hmm. Don't hesitate and come up with reasons why you shouldn't do it.
Right.
You know, but this machine, I had no experience with this machine when it got shipped over. Mm-hmm. It showed up in a box, and I learned how to put it together, and now
well, you have to make the decision to invest in a new portion of your company.
Yeah.
As well, and the investment's heavy.
And you know, we don't need to talk about numbers, but I put pretty much what I had into this, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like because of the artistic side of it, it's just been so enriching for me, and I feel like I'm just on fire with it, you know.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Reach out to the channel, man. We'd love to put you in touch with Robbie directly. Is there a way that people can get in touch with you?
Yeah, RobbiePaintsWalls.com is my website.
Right on.
And, you know, my name's Robbie Richey. My phone number is 801-656-5612. And I'm on Instagram. I just started posting some stuff, some of the work I'm doing in the studio.
Right on. Well, follow Robbie. Make sure that you reach out. If you're a business owner and you want to transform the experience of your business, you need to know who Robbie is, what he does, and how he can help you. If you're a homeowner and you want to bring interior architectural details to the next level, you need to work with Robbie. This is Peter Anthony, and this is the Utah Business Spotlight, man, and we were spotlighting Robbie Richey today. We love you. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next business.